Well, hello, Chamber members. I'm Jonathan Jank with the Seward County Chamber and Development Partnership. I have my team members with me here today to talk about the 2024 membership survey results. We're grateful for those that took the time to help participate in this survey. We try to do this every couple of years just to listen and learn what needs are for our organization. We want to be the best business association and organization that we can be to help support you as our members. With that said, we're going to walk through the results together and then hope as people may watch this that if you have follow-up questions, you're welcome to engage us in that conversation. So to start, we had a reflection on how long have those that participated in the survey, how long have they been members of the Chamber of Commerce? And as you recall, we've had a Chamber of Commerce actually since 1899 here in Seward County. And so part of that is, fortunately, we've had a lot of businesses that have been around for quite a long time. And so we see kind of the top half of the survey results. We have 40% that have been members for more than 10 years of our organization. Even though as we formed into the new Seward County Chamber and Development Partnership, we just celebrated our 8th year here, formed in 2016. I wanted to make the other quick reflection too, that as kind of the new partnership has been formed about 8 years ago, about 30% of our total membership base are new members. And I think that's also a reflection on just the cadence of business. Businesses based on the life cycle may not be around forever. And so the reality is, for us as an organization, we do need to engage new businesses and new members to help continually build up the business community here in Seward County. This was another encouraging slide for us to see that basically 95% of those that responded have interest to continue being a member of our organization. And so we're grateful for that membership investment. We can't do the work we do without your support. This reflected on some of the events that we do throughout the year. We know that events are a key piece of what we do as an organization, that we get to engage with our members directly one-on-one, as well as with kind of the general public. So we acknowledge that it's a kind of public-facing piece of who we are as an organization. And so we want to work hard to ensure that we provide quality programming, especially with our events throughout the year. You can see here on the results, a number of people that responded to the survey are engaging with things like our Christmas festival, our annual awards banquet, business after hours, farm to table culinary experience. We kind of have 3 larger events throughout the year, which include the Christmas festival, annual awards banquet, farm to table culinary experience, which is relatively new for us for an event. But of course, we have things like business after hours that have been going on for quite a while, specifically on networking related opportunities. We would love to hear feedback from members as we consider how best we can do events in the future. Ultimately, we want to provide great programming to help support the business community at large. These are some of the services that we provide as an organization, and pretty broad in what we offer. We're fairly unique in the state in that as a Chamber of Commerce, we do both kind of what would be considered maybe traditional Chamber of Commerce activities, as well as economic development activities. And really, as we analyze our colleagues across the state, each county, each community does it a little bit differently. And so this is the model that we formed here locally speaking in Seward County. And so you can see sort of the diversity of activities that we do within our organization. Some of the items that our members are really engaging with for services. And again, we asked them within the last 12 months. We've had a good chunk of people attend events, advertise in our Buzz, which is our weekly electronic newsletter called the Blue River Buzz. We've had people sponsor events. come to membership luncheons, learn about news releases, which would be connected usually to expanding businesses or new businesses coming to town. We have a number of businesses that have accepted or purchased Seward County gift cards. You all may know that that's a relatively new program for us, basically in line with the Chamber Bucks program that's been around for a very long time here locally. And then also receiving reports about what other activities we're doing as an organization, which we send out to all of the membership base, so everybody's kept informed about what we're working on. So this is asking the question around what have you found valuable as a member of the Chamber? And so we've, as people shared, they've appreciated attending events, again, engaging with the buzz, kind of some similar results here. And then it's kind of a smattering of things related to marketing or networking related activities that people appreciate engaging in. And that dovetails right into why are people members of our organization, of the Chamber of Commerce. And you can see number one, we have business support and development. That's a pretty broad topic. What we acknowledge is business support and development is engaging existing businesses as well as cultivating new business over time, whether that's entrepreneurial startup activities, helping with business plans or financing or things like that, as well as recruiting activities, bringing new businesses into the local market. People, why they're members, are connected to information and resources, as well as networking activities. I think we could see through other parts of the survey that events are a key piece of why people belong to the Chamber of Commerce. They want to network with people throughout the business community. They also appreciate the advocacy that happens on behalf of the local business community. We say we're the voice for business in Seward County. We attend a lot of public meetings with the intent of having an eye for ensuring that business interests are considered at all times. Of course, marketing related things, talking about things like the buzz, press releases, other things like that to make sure that businesses are being promoted and supported. And then, of course, workforce development, and you'll see that later on in the survey. One of the big items that people are needing support on continually is finding local talent to help fill jobs, to help grow their businesses. And then you can see a couple of others around referrals, economic development resources, and training and leadership development as well. So what would you like to see us more involved in? So this is a little bit of a smaller slide, but you can see it's broken up a little bit in between a couple of different items. What we appreciate about a number of our members is that they understand the importance of creating a chamber that's ultimately good for the community at large. And so we're grateful, especially a lot of our long-term members understand why having a business association that is that voice for business is so critically important. And so they're not having to show up to every public meeting, that they're able to rely on us for accurate information to ensure that they're being updated about upcoming activities that would positively or potentially negatively impact the business community. So they understand it's good for Seward County. And then we have some other percentages that are pretty close. We see that same theme around business support and development. Addressing workforce needs, as we saw on the last slide, that's a top 5 reason why people are members of the Chamber. They want to see networking and marketing. I can tell you from past membership surveys that we've done, networking and marketing are key themes that we've seen over the years and why we continue to invest our time and efforts and resources to help support members in that way. And then you then see smaller percentages on different items. The advocating on behalf of my business. We also see information and resources that we've talked a little bit about before. Economic development resources and a smattering of other things beyond that. And then ultimately we asked the question, would you recommend our organization as a valuable resource? And so we're pleased to see that we have 90+% of respondents saying yes. They see us as a valuable resource. We really take pride in being a good resource for not just the business community, but we kind of joke tongue-in-cheek that we're the human Google of Seward County. We get calls from everybody. We get multiple calls a year asking for questions from Seward, Alaska, as you can imagine. That happens. But of course, we want to make sure that we're an accurate source of information no matter who's calling us to ensure that people can get steered in the right direction. Again, we really appreciate the membership investment that all of you have made on behalf of the work that we do. We can only do our work with your support, and so we're grateful for that. We're grateful for those that have participated in this survey. The last couple of slides is around challenges. We'd encourage you to take some time to read through that because there is a number of things that I've alluded to before around workforce development. The economy continues to be a challenge right now, particularly with inflation, interest rates where things are at, which affects really every industry that we have here within the county. This membership survey can be found on our website underneath the membership tab on the top right-hand side of the website. And so you're welcome, cultivatesewardcounty.com to go find that, to read into the results of the survey. We're happy to answer any follow-up questions that you may have. We'll continually seek out feedback from you. We want this kind of continuous improvement loop where we're learning how we can best serve you as members of our organization. And so happy to listen and learn as you may have feedback for us. With that, we appreciate you maybe listening to this video as we summarize the results of the membership survey. And of course, we're welcome anytime to answer your questions in the future. So with that, thank you for your time.